What's going on, everybody? Party Ball here with another video on Supergirl. It's Sunday and we don't have much of a big update for season 5 just yet, but we finally got an official premiere poster for an Arrowverse show and, well, it's Supergirl season 5. Along with that, we have a small interview with one of the showrunners for Supergirl regarding Eve TESCHMACHER.
Miss TESCHMACHER!
Before we dive into all that, be sure to drop a like, it'll really help us out. Subscribe, stay notified of new videos, grab a cold one, and let's party. Was in the middle of writing my script to talk about the Supergirl poster, and comicbook.com was so kind to share an interview with showrunner Jessica Queller had with TV Line, as well as one the actress that plays Eve, Andrea Brooks, had with Hypable. Queller's particular interview was discussing Leviathan, Lex Luthor, and more specifically, Lex Luthor's go-to gal, Eve TESCHMACHER.
Miss TESCHMACHER!
I'm sorry, I really love John Cryer's Lex Luthor, and I'm beyond excited for him to return again next season. Seeing him die was a huge gut punch, but then my boy, Marnavu, swooped in with the save. Okay, back to the task at hand. So Queller hinted that we may already be seeing a redemption story coming up for Eve TESCHMACHER.
Miss TESCHMACHER!
I promise, I'll stop. Now, when we last saw Eve during the end of season 4, she was talking to a mysterious person, but she looked pretty concerned, as you can see in this clip. This was one of the first hints that we were going to see Eve try to redeem herself, as she seemed unwilling to be a part of this. Here's what Queller had to say. There's a big twist for Eve in episode 2, and it's not what fans might be expecting. Now, the initial look Eve shows during the Leviathan reveal at the end of the season finale was the most obvious I'm regretting my life choices look she had given to that point. So this big twist would be what exactly? That she contacted the Monitor herself to resurrect Lex? No, as my guess is Lex Luthor's whereabouts will be unknown to the main cast. In fact, I think Oliver will run into Lex before any of their Supergirl cast does, but let's move on. For Eve, I believe she will have information for Supergirl that Kara will not want to act on at first, but find out that it's good and accurate information. I think we will slowly see the return of Eve back on the side of good, and helping out Team Supergirl would be her first step towards that. Of course, how the relationship between Kara and Lena, as well as Lena and even Eve and Kara, will be quite the triangle to deal with, and is something I'm quite surprised with how much I'm interested in it. I believe she'll have that big of a role because it was announced over the summer that Andrea Brooks would become a series regular. Regarding redemption, here's what she told Hypable earlier this year. You know what? I do think that despite everything, Eve does have a big giant heart. I know that Lex has been kind of pressuring her throughout some of the past episodes to not flinch, to be tough, to be like him. But I think at her core, she is a good person. And if you go back to the original Superman films in the 70s, Eve is actually the one who saved Superman from drowning. So despite the fact that Superman is the arch nemesis to Lex, she sees someone suffering and she jumps in and saves them. So she does have a heart underneath it all. You never know. So are you interested in Eve TESCHMACHER's redemption arc? Let me know in the comments below how you think she will get back on the side of good. Now we got some awesome news, or well, an awesome image today from the official Supergirl social media team. We got the season 5 poster. I've always loved the imagery the marketing team has used for Supergirl. It's always full of hope, beautiful vibrant colors, and a badass with the House of L symbol. The season 4 poster may be one of my favorite Arrowverse ones, but let's talk about season 5. Now, as you just saw from the previous 4 seasons, the only character shown was the titular character Supergirl. This one, however, has a grand total of 8 characters. It features the House of L symbol in the far background, as well as shining lights that are cutting diagonally across the entire poster. It's a bright and vivid image showing Team Supergirl and the tagline, "United We Stand." Starting from the left and moving up and over, we have Nia Nall, aka Dreamer, James Olsen, aka Guardian, Alex Danvers, aka Alex Danvers, Querl Dox, aka Brainiac 5, jonzz, the Martian Manhunter, Lena Luthor, and Kelly Olsen, James' sister. Wait, hold up. Is that Lena in this Team Supergirl? You bet it is, so her inclusion on here seems random with United We Stand, considering where we left off last season. However, to think that she won't be part of the team or group at some point this season seems quite unlikely. Remember, Kara wanted Lena to know at the end of last season.
I have to tell her the truth. I can't keep it from her anymore.
So it'll be interesting to see how Kara finds out how Lena knows. Will Kara believe she was the one to tell her, or will Lena confront Kara about it herself? I'd like to see a deviation from this type of story and have Kara be the one to tell Lena. I don't know dramatically where you would go with that, but I shouldn't know, I'm not a writer. My job is to react to what I'm being shown. So what did you think of the new Supergirl poster? Does it get you excited? Do you have speculations regarding the Lena and Kara storyline? And then, of course, what do you think about the Eve storyline?
Miss TESCHMACHER!
Leave a comment below with your thoughts. Again, don't forget to like this video, and really help us out. Subscribe to get notified of future content coming. Share this with a friend. And of course, lastly, party on.